My cell phone has cut off.
Good evening. Good
恭喜
evening.
跟我们分享。
Hello, can you hear me? Can you all
Yes.
hear me? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Good evening to everyone. Thanks to Hong Ling Dao, Huang Jingli, Huang Dian Chuan Shi, and thank you to all my fellow members. Today I'm going to share this topic also from the preaching of Lao Qian Ren. So first of all, I would like to express my deepest gratitude for the grace and mercy of Almighty God, for the virtues of our holy teachers, for the compassion of our great Grand Senior Master and Grand Senior Master, for the great support from Senior Master Hong and Master Huang, for giving me this opportunity to speak here. Thanks also to my introducer and guarantor for leading me to the way, and most importantly, to all of you here. Only then I have this opportunity to discuss with you the topic on the way to enlightenment, the three universal seals. Okay, shall I share my slide? Okay. Can you see the slides in full screen?
Yes.
And is it moving?
Yes.
Okay, just to be sure. Okay, like we mentioned just now, today's topic that I would like to share with all of you is Road to Enlightenment, the three universal seals, of which it was famously called 成佛三法印. Actually, this topic has been introduced to all of us, I think easily more than 15 years ago by our Lao Qian Ren. It's actually a very good tool to me to show us what should we do and how it can lead us to the way to achieve the enlightenment. So let's go through. Okay, this is previous preaching from great grandmaster Lao Qian Ren. Okay, as what Lao Qian Ren said, the concept of sentient beings often treats life cycle, which is 生老病死, birth, old age, illness, and death in our life as a fact of life. We accepted it for umpteen years, for umpteen times of reincarnation. Looks like we accepted it as a fact of life. Once you were born, you will have to face the same kind of cycle, life cycle, and we have to face the fact also that the same cycle will repeat again and again and again, and no one know when will it stop. Okay, so because of that, we often take it for granted. We thought that since everyone have to go through the same cycle, I should be the same. I should be the one of them. But we have never thought about where our life comes from, where the death brings us to, and what is the meaning of our life. Okay, since now we are born, and with the body, we were born until we leave this world. What is the meaning of the life in between these 2 points? So before that, we probably we never think of this. We just go along with the flow, you know, then do whatever others do. All right. That is because sentient beings normally, majority, cannot find a path to true enlightenment and could not find the answer that actually who lived the life? We all thought that is our body, but actually it is our Buddha mind, our Buddha nature, our 自性, our 佛性. And what we know, who lives our life, it never is our body. Body is just our tool for us to use. But we thought that this is the real world. So that is why we only want to find an easy way out and go with the flow again and again repeatedly, living a helpless and painful life, constantly suffering endless tribulations of emptiness. That is when we couldn't find the way, and we really do not know what to do with our life. So we can, the only thing that we can do is to let the same thing come back over and over again. And the of course, together with all the Seng Lao Pings, all the painful life. Of course, some people might say, in my whole life, I feel happiness. Of course, we will. But the thing is, if we don't break the cycle, the same kind of cycle will come back again and again. So now that we actually, at least we have obtained Tao, we know that that this rule can be broken, and we should come back to the real path, and so that we know our ultimate goal is not to come back to this world again, so-called world, but to go back to our real home. So that is why about 15 years ago, our Lao Qianren has given his preaching in this成佛三法印. This is in Chinese wording. I have been trying very best to try to translate this original wording into English version. But if anywhere during my sharing, you have other thoughts, do share with us here. Okay, so this is my translation. Okay, the 成佛三法印 I translated into the 3 universal seals. What does it mean by seals? That is, this is a tools that can help us and lead us to a correct way. Okay, so the correct way to return to our original home. In Chinese word, in Buddha terms, we always refer to 成佛. So that is our our vision to achieve at least within this life. All right. So the first 成佛三法印, first seal is let us go through the Chinese version. 修办道，至善不退转，是大有名为地哈。So to my understanding, it means we must do the first thing that we must do and overcome is we must cultivate and practice Tao relentlessly, never give up and never stop. So the first terms, the first condition is to cultivate and practice Tao relentlessly, and to accumulate all merits. Keep to your purest mind for your whole life. Okay, be blessed with the greatest merit that will become your foundation to enlightenment. So by doing this step, by doing all this cultivation, practice Tao, accumulate all merits, good deeds, this way, only this way we can accumulate and be blessed with greatest merit, which is San, if we explain it in Mandarin. By doing this, then only we can obtain Gong. You will have Gong De. Have we heard about Gong De? Merit. We often take this Gong and De and combine it together, it means good deeds or merit. But actually, these two Chinese words, it has their own meaning. Gong is from how we contribute, how we help others, and only this way we can accumulate gong. Second seal is talking about our inner self and our virtue. 千磨万考不退转，是大忠大孝大感恩，名为人道圆满through my understanding, amidst all the hardship and obstacles, you will never give up. Okay, so means we must be strong, although some of the time we may face some difficulties in our life, or even during our cultivation, or when we try to join any activities that is organized by the temple. But amidst all the hardship, even though we don't come to the temple, in our own life, we also face a lot of hardship and obstacles. So, but amidst all these obstacles, we will never give up. And to practice great loyalty, filial piety, and great thanksgiving. This is 大忠、大孝 and 大感恩 filial piety. In order to achieve perfection of humanity, which is virtue. Okay, 德 means virtue. So why virtue or humanity, perfection of humanity is so important to us in our cultivation? Is because with virtue, with humanity, then only we will qualify to be a human, 人格. If we lost the qualification to be a human, at least a human body, what will be the next level below human? Oh, that will be maybe animal, maybe in the underworld. So that we couldn't guarantee that next time we still can obtain a human, can maintain at least a human life. So in order to qualify at least a human life, these are all the things that we must possess. The third seal, as taught by our Lao Qianren, is the last one and the most important one. Why we say so? It's because it says to realize that there's nothing we could hold on in this world, and to fully realize that our Buddha mind is immortal. It never die. It will never die. The only thing that can die is our body. But the one who scared of death is our Buddha mind. But sarcastically, our Buddha mind will never die, but it always afraid of death. If we realize this, we will realize that we have nothing to lose, right? If you have nothing to hold on, you have nothing to lose, as we never own anything. This is how we achieve the great enlightenment. So, which means the third seal is actually also based on seal number 1 and seal number 2. Why? Okay, we have done all the good deeds, you know, we help, always help and devoted ourselves for the whole life in the temple. But we try to hold on to it. We thought that these are all my 功德. And then when we face any hardship and obstacles, we give up. Okay, so even though we can achieve these two, but we always think that this is something that we can hold on, and this is my 功德, then we will never achieve this, the seal, the third seal. So the the last important thing is to realize, fully realize that all these things that we have done is actually to help us to turn our 所知, our mind, the things that we memorize and the things that we know into our real Buddha mind, back to our real Buddha mind. So only through these three practices, three great universal sales from the teaching of our 空有汉人, our 老前人, he actually very practically and logically pointed out these are the three ways that tell us how to achieve enlightenment. We all know that we must achieve enlightenment, right? But how? We sometimes we know what we should do. We should accumulate great merit, things like that. But actually, what is the most logical way or most direct way? So from this, the teaching of our 老前人 three universal seal, it actually tells us the most direct way of how to practice and how to move on to the way to real enlightenment. Okay, so that is why we say before obtaining Tao, most people have no goals. I just know that my life should be pursuing worldly wealth and my family should be safe and happy. And sometime if I have time, I can help other people, can devote some of my time. That is all. But after seeking Tao, we understand that there is actually a way to return to heaven. And that is our spiritual home in the future after this life. Then we slowly realize that actually this is not a real world for us to stay immortally. Okay, so if we want to change our destiny, we need to correct ourselves. Listen more to the truth, grow in wisdom, have a happier family, and have a smoother career. Why? Because we learn to make more good connections, smile more, help others more, and let go of our obsessions. Our destinies will naturally change. In addition to introduce Tao to our friends and family, bring them to the temple so that they will also have this opportunity to obtain Tao and to find a way. Performing meritorious deeds, always be thankful, confession and repentance, so as to clear our mind from excessively clinging to this unreal world. So in short, is a very logic and very useful tools for us to be a guideline for us to how to break the life cycle and to forward to the real way to enlightenment, which is, in other words, 成佛 in Chinese. So I think that is all for my sharing now. I hope you have gained some understanding on the three universal seal from our 老前人. If in any way my explanation is incomplete, I sincerely beg God for his forgiveness and for yours, and would appreciate if Master Hong Ying Dao could extend her complimentary and comment on this. Thank you very much.